What's up, everybody? Brett here, and I'm back today with some more Forager. So you might notice from the last episode we look different. Our levels are much higher. That's because I did a ton of grinding off camera. So before we get too much into that, because there's going to be a lot of new things today, I grind a lot. So I didn't advance at all. I'm still wearing the same pickaxe. I still have all the same gear. I made a few new things. A couple vaults here to store some of the extra cool stuff that we picked up. I'll show you what all that is in a bit. I still haven't had the heart to kill these guys. I made 2 banks. Boom and boom. We still don't have the skill yet that allows us to link banks and increase the amount of gold they generate. What else did we build off camera? I mean, we did a lot of stuff off camera, and I will get into that in just a second. But where we left off last time, we were here, outside of this dungeon slash boss room. I don't know, I still haven't gone inside, but I did want to share with you something that I learned, which is that destroying these, which I now know to be tombstones. Wow, it didn't do it that time. Okay, well, most of the time when you destroy these, skeletons spawn. So we were asking ourselves, there we go, we were asking ourselves the questions of where do we get bones? And I've since discovered that you can get bones from one of 2 places. Killing those skeletons, as far as I know right now, and also you can get lucky and dig some up. So right now you'll see we're sitting on a ton of bones. If you saw how many popped up, probably 60 or so. That's going to be enough to upgrade all of our equipment that requires bones. And it's also, I mean, it's going to happen, guys. I've got pretty much everything. I think I have everything I need to upgrade just about everything. Another big thing that we needed came in the form of, we needed 5 beetles caught in jars. I went ahead and did that off camera. It wasn't challenging. But the thing is, last time we left off, these 2 outward islands were pretty much desolate. Nothing had grown or popped up here yet. I also off camera did a ton of grinding in the way that I harvested some red chili peppers. And I came over to my windmill. I had to get a few. I was able to get 3. And then I was able to plant over and over and over and over again until I had enough to get one of the upgrades that we need. And then, of course, right as I did that, I went over to the market and I saw that they were selling red peppers, and I was able just to buy a ton of them. So I felt kind of stupid. You'll see I'm wearing like a Shovel Knight costume. That is because I went around digging a bunch, and I got a bit of like an achievement just for digging. So let's eat up. Let's go inside, and I can show you guys all the cosmetics we earned. Bunny ears, we knew about that. Astronaut, we knew. Game Kid, Sprout. Coonskin, I think, is a new one. Cthulhu, we've seen that. Slime hat. Straw hat, I got from farming. So because I did all that farming with the red peppers, it gave me a straw hat, which I thought was pretty cool. Earmuffs, I don't remember where I got that one from. That's a pretty cool one. Plantera, the Clothier. I like just having the Shovel Knight outfit. I think that's, we only have the 3 basic like bodies. Backpacks, all still the same. I took them off, and then we still have the vampire and the fairy wings. Let's go with vampire wings. I like those. Okay. Because we're about to get all of our stuff made into bone. So, is there anything else that I can think of? Oh yeah, this is the most important thing that we need to do right now. The most important thing is to come in here and figure out our skills. Did I get anything else here? Ancient Galaxy Seal. Anything that you guys might not be aware of, that's what I'm looking for. Nope, I think we're good to go. So now we can go into skills and unlock things, because there's a lot that we need. Okay, let's see, I think some of what we're currently stuck behind unlocks boots and gloves. Yeah, we need that. We need boots and gloves, and I don't know exactly what they do, but I have to imagine that having armor or something like that is going to help us in terms of going into a dungeon. So I remember reading that and thinking, you know what? The fact that we're not wearing 2 pieces of clothes is pretty crazy to me. So we needed textiles. That's one of them. Craftsmanship gives us royal steel and royal clothing. A lot of our current recipes call for those, or royal clothing at least. So I kind of want to unlock that as well. So I think we're going to do that. Boom. Now I have no idea what this is going to unlock. Unlocks mining rods. Crafted items collect themselves. That's pretty sweet. Unlocks power plants. I have no idea what that does. But I also don't know if that's even going to be useful to us at this point in the game. Attacks have a 50% chance to freeze enemies. Unlocks spirit crystals. Spellbind. Buffs last 50% longer. Gain XP when drinking potions. Yeah, I'm not sure we need that quite yet. What else do we want? Smelting. Not necessary. Unlocks torches, which would kind of be cool. You know what? Let's unlock jewelry. Let's see if we can make ourselves an amulet. Let's get decked out before we go into our first dungeon. So that maxed us out. I think we're as far off on this tree as we can get. Man, I don't want to go super far out here though. I feel like these are super in-game items, and I don't know if I want to get those quite yet. Yeah, let's get mining. Let's get more minerals. Mostly, I figure because if you check it out, we just unlocked 3 different things. Unlocks braziers. Structures cost 25% less stone and less brick. Prospecting. Rocks have 10% more chances of dropping gems. Increases the chance of finding rare items when digging by 30%. So when I was digging, like I said, I found bones, but I also found a bunch of emeralds one time, which is pretty cool. Unlocks bows, unlocks arrows, and unlocks cooked meat. I kind of want to get novice scrolls, but I also sort of want to upgrade our carpentry. We haven't made any torches yet, and it's such like a low tier item, I feel like we should just unlock it. It's not exactly what I want, but I think it's cool enough. If I was really trying to prep for the dungeon, I'd probably go with Frost Strike and perhaps Renewal to get myself, you know, combat ready. But now we have unlocked... Ooh, we can make a basic amulet. But we've unlocked... It must be in here. Yes, okay. Basic gloves, basic boots. What do we need to make royal clothing? Leather... Oh, God, we need a ton of gems. Okay. Well, what do we need to make? Medium wallet. We have that, and you'll see here I have a ton of peppers now. 1 royal clothing. Let's go ahead and make that our first royal clothing. And here we go, guys. We're on the train now. Let's get our first basic amulet. We have no idea what it does. We can get that rolling. And you'll notice also I have a ton of gold. We didn't make anything there. Can we make the next Necronomicon? We need 5 of those. Oh, God. Okay. Well, I don't know if we have enough gems for that. Might as well dig around while we're waiting. Because we do need sand. So the one thing I don't have enough of right now, to do everything, I don't think we'll be able to make the next iteration of the shovel. And that's because we need a ton of steel. And we just don't have enough gold ingots. Oh, but there we go. Look, guys. Some amethyst popped out. And we've picked up since like 8 more sand since when we started. Basic amulet. Gain 25% more resources. Oh my God, that's awesome. And we just got a crown. Gather royal steel or clothes. Okay, let's go in here and put on the crown. We'll be a royal shovel knight. Of course, I start at the end thinking it's near there and it's not. Okay. Perfect. Now we look beautiful. Good to go. Okay. So we picked up our royal clothing. Let's go in here and make the big backpack. Let's increase, I guess that'll increase our, yeah, it'll give us the last 4 slots maybe? Anything else we can make while we're waiting? Oh yeah, guys, let's go ahead and make the stone, or the bone pickaxe. We have 51 bones. It's going to take a lot of iron, but it's worth it. The pickaxe might be the most important thing that we can make. Can we get anything else going? Ooh, let's check out what it costs to make a royal steel. Boy, that's expensive. 2 steel, lots of gems. Okay, I'm glad I didn't just like straight up sell all my gems in the beginning. Just make some coal. Can we make any gold at all? We can make 9. Yeah, let's make 9 of those. So we have paper, glass, and these crystals here in our inventory. There are the 5 beetles, and we're gonna use those in something here. So first off, big backpack, 4 more inventory slots. Thank goodness. And a huge backpack. Yeah, we only have 5 of these crystals. We need 30. That's crazy. But can we make the medium wallet? We certainly can. Let's do that. Bone pickaxe. Damage is increased by 150%. Gain 50% more bone when killing skeletons. Awesome. So, I mean, we're just making advancements left and right. And that's kind of what I was hoping for. I was hoping you guys wouldn't have to sit through, you know, another hour of me just grinding materials. Which is basically what I did. Super speed grinding. And just getting it done. And we need to eat. Okay. That's almost done. A fiery pickaxe. We need glass and steel. Wow. I mean, I could probably do this if I just were to be grinding for tons and tons of iron and gold. Coins are worth 75% more, thanks to our medium wallet. Big wallet takes nightshade. I've only got 3 of those, though. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get to these boots. Let's make these boots. Bone sword. Ooh, slimy amulet. Can we already? Yeah, we can. Perfect. Well, we're quickly running out of iron. We're going to make that first. Can we harvest anything while we're waiting? I'm looking for ore. I'm looking for stone. Oh, man. Alright, basic boots. So move speed increased by 25% gives a 10% chance to dodge attacks. You add that to the shield that we have, and that's pretty awesome. Because our shield, I think, gives us a 25% chance to dodge. So I'm sure they stack, and that's really good for us. So we're making the gloves now. We got our tier 2 amulet. Gain 50% more resources. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we just need steel now. And we need iron. We need just a bit more iron. Do I have ingots, though? Ooh, I can make 32? Jesus. Okay. I was sitting on more than I thought. Let's see if there's any way we can buy stuff in here. No, we shouldn't do that. Is it still crafting? There we go. I couldn't see the gloves for a second. Attack speed increased by 20%. That's huge. Yeah, we just need steel. We can not make that for sure. We can't make that either. 1 steel and we can make the metal boots. That might be worth it. Might be. I was going to get the bigger shovel, but I'm not really sure how badly we need the bigger shovel. What I really want to get right now is the sword. So that we can take our first sword into the dungeon. Let's go ahead and get extra XP. We should be able to one-shot these guys now. Nope, not quite. So we're stronger, but we're not that much stronger. Double the flowers. Before we were only getting 1. And because our attack speed is increased and our harvest speed is better, I mean, we're harvesting resources at a ridiculous pace now. 2 meats from chickens. I mean, that right there, that was 8 flowers when before we would have only gotten 4, and it would have taken 3 times as long. So I'm pretty stoked on our increased speed. And when you consider that I've been grinding all this time without taking advantage of those levels and all of these new upgrades, you can really understand why I'm excited to have this, because boy did I do a lot of grinding without all the benefits of my efforts. But I am happy to be getting more resources, because that'll just speed this all up. But we need iron. I don't mind picking up the coal right now because we need that as well. But getting all these stones, we don't really need stone at the moment, but we are getting a lot of gems kind of passively. And I'm seeing now how important the gems are going to be. Our iron should be just about ready. That's cool because we just picked up a ton more, and there's some more gold too, which we might need. That bull wants to come and get me. I can see it in his eyes. Dodged. Not through any skill of mine, but purely through items, which I'll take. Need to start getting used to doing this. It might even be faster than walking. So here we go, our first sword deals 50% more damage to enemies. Items restock. Let's see what we get. A spirit orb for a ton and an ungodly amount of iron ore, which we may buy. That way we don't have to collect as much. But right now we need to craft as much steel as we can. As much gold as we can. Were we building anything? I don't think so. Okay. A golden sword. We need 10 gold ingots, a bunch of steel. We're not that far off from that. Really, we just need a ton of steel. And I mean a ton. We also need a lot of glass, which I think we make in the forge. Well, we'll see. I wonder if there's a lot of like gold and ore and stuff inside of this dungeon. But don't worry, guys. We're going to go... Oh, no, don't destroy that. That's another thing. I attack so quickly, I can easily destroy my own stuff if I'm not paying attention. Man, everything is so much more effective. And I'm happy to get all this sand because we need the sand because we're going to have to make a lot of glass. A lot of our recipes are now calling for glass. Ooh, we need nightshade as well. Nice to get 2 of those. They seem to be a pretty rare thing. Tombstone. Oh, no you don't. So what they kind of do is like they roll at you, and then they attack you. So you can attack them fast enough you don't even really have to give them a chance. Okay, what do we have? Can we make even more steel? Just one more? Dang. Yeah, I'm tempted to buy the iron. If it was gold ore, I would buy it in a heartbeat. Do a quick round and see what we can scavenge. I don't think we're going to solve that problem today of needing more steel, but we might be able to make 1 or 2 more expensive items with the amount of steel that we've gathered. And in a moment, I think we're going to buy another island. Let's get some citrus before we get scurvy. Flowers we're going to need to make paper, I believe. Once we start getting more and more into scrolls. I'm not sure where to stick my next level. I think if I was playing for pure efficiency, I would go for some of those really advanced industrial talents. But that's super unfun to me. That's not how I like to play. I want to enjoy the benefits of my current upgrades while I have them. Nice. Another ruby. And let's check over here real quick. This place spawns some pretty high-end minerals. Which kind of makes me want to unlock another desert bit of land. I mean, 8 gold there. Oh, yeah. So right now, steel is a problem, but it's not going to be a problem for much longer, I feel. We're going to be able, I'm sure, to naturally pick up quite a bit. And now that we're mining 40% more, And we also have the amulet to get more resources, so we're stacking pretty well in terms of just buffs in general. Some more beets. God, just getting double of everything we used to get one of. So do we get 2 eggs? We do. It looked like. Almost didn't see that back there. Alright, that should be a good bit more steel. Hopefully you guys don't mind just a little bit of grinding. I did do so much off camera that it's kind of crazy that I'm still doing it. But it's certainly necessary if we want to go into our first dungeon with our best foot forward. And let's go ahead and check our banks too. So we can pick up an extra couple. Ooh, no, don't do that. We can pick up an extra like 150-ish. And there doesn't seem to be any like real increase. Like the longer you let them do it, the more like it goes per second or anything like that. So it's just like a pretty steady stream of income. But if we get the skill that allows us to put them together, like let's say I put another bank right here, then I think all 3 of them will get a boost to how fast they generate gold. And at that point, I don't know if gold ever becomes a problem again. It almost kind of cheapens the resource. Alright, and then some kind of last second gold here. And that should be enough for us to make a ton. 22. Nice. And we should definitely be making iron too while we're doing that. Yeah, 24 sounds good. You may want to... Man, we almost need one more. One more of those buildings. What are they called again? My brain is fried, y'all. We almost need to build another furnace, which is not a problem. I mean, it's just a little bit of stone. Yeah, let's pop one down right there. And I don't think it looks that bad either. It's a little awkwardly placed. But, whatever. We can always destroy it. It's like the cheapest thing in the game. We can just destroy it and make another one. We don't want to max out 100. Yeah, let's make 100 coal. That's not a problem. With the speed at which we harvest right now and the abundance of trees in our areas, in about 20 seconds, I think we can get back all the wood we just spent. But we need to have charcoal ready if we're going to be making more and more steel. And boom, there we go. We get another level. So I'm happy to get that. And since we are going into a dungeon, I would like to get Frost Strike. It's a cool buff. It might unlock something cool. Architecture. Structures have double health. Structures cost 25% fewer materials. Vaults have more inventory slots. That's pretty awesome. That'll really increase the usability of my current vaults. And that'll be, these things will be going on for a second here. Some iron. Man, my guy's energy is way too low. So in my mind right now, I don't have an exact number, but it looks like we need about 40 or so steel to do everything we need to do. And I don't know exactly how much we have right now, but I think we're getting close to about the 20 mark. Give or take. So it's not terrible. We might be able to do 2 things in terms of upgrading. Oh my god, great. Kill this bull. Give me your delicious meats. So it looked like when we attacked him, we automatically pulled out our sword. I don't know. No. I cycled thinking I was going to my pickaxe and I didn't. Yeah, that's on me. Let's make as much more gold as we can. 6 more steel. Not bad. Straight up Conan the Barbarian. Give me the secrets of steel. And I see some more nightshade, which we also need. We're eating all of our fish. So yeah, I've also harvested pumpkins. Oh, we froze them there. Awesome. I've harvested pumpkins. I've got them going into one of my vaults right now. I don't know if they're going to be part of our recipe at some point. But right now, we don't really need them for anything, especially not for food. You'll also notice probably, I totally forgot about this, I placed a lot more of these fish traps. I wanted to get more sand production online. And just having an abundance of fish is really helpful. Ooh, we picked up another anchor too. Okay, what can we make? Let's make 9 glass, because we're going to need that. You can go in here. Very tempted to get, you know, oh man, do we just buy all? Let's buy a ton. This is just going to expedite us. Let's buy 50. Yeah, I'm super glad I built another forge now. It's not a forge. I know. But I don't know why my brain is doing that. Oh my gosh, it spawned 2 gold right up there. Give me that. Okay. What can we make now? What do we want to make? With a little more glass, we can... Man, we could just jump to the next tier of pickaxe. That's very tempting. No, man, do we just want to make the bone amulet? So I think in the long run, the bone amulet's the better investment because it just purely gives us more resources. So if all we're trying to do is expedite how quick we get to the next couple tiers, it's going to be the best bet. Nothing in here. That's something we forgot to look at. 5 royal clothing. What do we need for the royal clothing again? Please tell me not steel. We need leather. Okay. Let's make a ton of leather. 10, I guess, is a ton for us. No, more ingots, gold ingots. We're getting there, guys. We're doing it. I know it's a bit of a running back and forth, but we're knocking it out. And then we'll be able to build the Necronomicon. Excuse me there, I had to sneeze. But the Necronomicon, if you don't remember, it gives us an increase to our experience. So, yeah, we definitely want that. Might as well be harvesting while we're doing this. Every resource is becoming super important. Down to the trees and the flowers, everything. I love games that like this that don't make it so that the base materials are just irrelevant later in the game. There we go, an emerald. Take it. Although we are collecting a heck of a lot of stone. There we go, a ruby. Cool. Some extra coal to support our habits. And there we go. We got some cactus fruit as well, which is definitely going to be used in a recipe. I just don't remember which one. 5 royal clothing. Do we have what we need to make 5 now? Now we need thread. Okay. Well, let's make all the thread then. Three more steel. You got it. Ungodly amount of iron. You got it. Whew. We can make this right now. Probably the worst item that we could make. Golden sword, the fiery pickaxe. I feel like it's got to be the pickaxe. I mean, it's what we use every time. It's the bone amulet and the pickaxe, I think, are the two most useful things. Let's go for the bone amulet. It's just straight up more gathering. Five. And we're really cutting into like our gym ownership. I donated a few things to the museum, but they were definitely the more basic things. I didn't go ahead and like decimate my gem supply by donating them all to the museum. Might as well pick this stuff up. You know what? Let's unlock another island while we're just kind of hanging out, because I think we may end up getting an island that has really good resources for us. And this one is... okay, well, we can buy 2 islands. 960 and 900. There we go. I'm thinking we want to do this because these desert places seem to give us really good ore. Oh, here we go. Bone amulet. Gain 75% more resources. So we're getting close to the double mark. Whoop. And now if we want the pickaxe, we need 3 more steel. Yeah, we're just caught up at gold right now. I really wish we would get some gold in our inventory. Might as well make some more glass while we're waiting. And let's go explore our new islands. And we're going to need to make bridges to get across. Alright. Under farming, we have our bridges. Did not mean to do that. That's okay. Make a nice big bridge. And there's another obelisk here. I have no idea what happens when we hit that. It looked like I just got glass from hitting it. I don't know. I have no idea what that does. I see a sword and... maybe we hit it with our sword? Sword and moon. Maybe we come back at night and hit it with our sword? That's all I got. I think it's nighttime right now. Let's try hitting it with our sword in just a second here. Is it gonna like spawn a boss for us to fight? Oh my god, that worked. Telling you guys the clues. The clues. We'll look at the other island in just a second. I see there's like a signpost on it. Let's get this coal. Don't want to ignore coal. Coal is the base material in everything we're making right now. And if we just don't pick any up, we'll wish we had later when we have to make like hundreds of it. Alright, we need 5 royal clothings. Please tell me, yes, we can make them. Alright, and we're done with that. All the gold we can make. Let's do it. And we need to make a key. That's what it was. Okay. 2 gold ingots, no problem. We're about to have 2 right now. Let's hope it's something good. Because right now we're hemorrhaging gold. And we just used some to make a key. sure we're getting our bonus XP. Any ore? No, not so much. Here's our key. Ooh, can't pass up gold. Let's get it. I'm gonna have to get used to traveling around with all these extra islands. We could make just like a ton of bridges and make it very convenient. Skeleton mask. Skeletons don't attack you anymore. Oh, that might be overpowered if the dungeon we're going into has skeletons. You know what? After we explore this island, let's go and get inside of that dungeon. Finish making whatever we can make, the Necronomicon, you know, whatever the case may be. And then, you know, whatever kind of steel we happen to have like on hand, we'll do that. And then we'll spend the rest of the episode exploring the dungeon. We're definitely on the edge of the map here too. What does it say? There is a secret where flowers don't live. Okay. Whoa. Arrows and bones. Those are the first arrows I've ever gotten. Well, we know that we can unlock the skill to use bows and stuff. Oh my gosh, we have another one. Okay, well let's go use some of our current gold to go and make another key. Oh man, I meant to go into a dungeon today and look how like sidetracked I am. It's crazy. Leave me alone, slime. Oh, and this stuff takes forever. Ten more of those. One more key. I'm going loot crazy. Too much loot. We've almost got the Necronomicon. We just need one more of those royal clothings. And we unlock the top hat. Coins are worth 50% more. Well, that goes very well with everything. Because we're currently broke, so I'm happy to see that. I don't know if that counts only towards the coins that we craft, or if that also counts towards... if that also will count towards the coins that we generate in our banks. I do not know. As much gold as we can make, and then we're going to make as much steel as we can. Alright, we're good to go. Time for the Necronomicon, which I'm sure will take absolutely forever to create. We need coal. We badly need coal. Let's make a ton. Yeah. That's our stopping point right now, is that we really need coal. Nightshade also looks pretty important. We have a couple things that need it. But I have no doubt that we're going to unlock more islands of this type of biome. And then when we do, we'll be fine. We'll be able to gather tons and tons of nightshade. So skeletons can't hurt me. That feels a little cheaty. I don't want to be like invulnerable to enemies in this game. Oh, and I have some bread, so to recover a heart. That's another thing I did off camera. I made an absolute ton of bread because I figured it would be like almost like having a health potion going into the dungeon. Alright, steel, coal, here we go, Necronomicon. 45% experience gain, and there's still Glacial Scriptures, which needs fiberglass. Yeah, we're not even close to that tier yet. Okay, how much more steel can we make? None. How much steel do we have? Is the big question. And what do we make next? We can make the pickaxe. Let's do it. I'm not going to hesitate on that. I would love to come over here and get these, at least get the boots. But there's just no way. Anything I'm missing? I don't think so. We might be able to make something else in the forge. I feel like we can make a ton of, yeah, we can make a bunch of those while we're waiting for our pickaxe to be done. And then, man, time was kind of flying on us because we're nearing the end of today's episode. Let's look at our gear real quick. I wanted to make sure that these things were artifacts, the skeleton mask and the top hat, and that they weren't just like wearable items that we had to put on in order to receive their effect. Because they changed our look cosmetically. And it looks like we now have also, this is important too, we have every single accessory that we can have, except we're currently rocking the basic boots, when what we want to be rocking is the metal ones at least. But boy, do we need more gold for that. I was hoping to get some of these big ore chunks here, and I am happy to see more gems. Super happy to see more fiber, because we're going to have to make a lot more thread. And I see some gold hiding back here. Perfect. Come see Fairy. Is our pickaxe done? I think it is. There it is. The fiery pickaxe. So damage is increased by 225%. Attacks burn resources? I don't know what that means. So if we just leave it, oh my god, we can one-shot everything. Oh no, now we burn and freeze our enemies. Has science gone too far, guys? Okay, we may be reaching the broken category. I do like the idea of not spending countless hours mindlessly hacking at trees. We seem to be able to quite easily clear out whole forests now. Gotta be careful we don't burn our own stuff, though. Oh my gosh. Well, we are now perhaps overpowered? I don't know. Will the bull still kill us? Probably. Nope. Not good enough not to get hit by a slime yet, that's for sure. Well, don't mind me, guys. I'm going a little power crazy because I spent so long mining the old-fashioned way with a pickaxe 2 tiers below this one. And now I find myself super powerful and I can't help but abuse it just a little bit. But only having to hit something once is very easy on our energy. It's going to allow us to conserve a lot. But I don't see how any dungeon boss could give us a challenge now. If we were meant to fight it around the same level. I just don't see how. We're probably too strong for just about anything now. I say before I get like one shot by a boss in a dungeon. Anyway, we're going to have to leave the dungeon for tomorrow's episode, I'm sad to say. But I hope you enjoyed like all the progress we made. I know when I watch videos like this, sometimes the most satisfactory part is watching the person get to their end game, you know, get to the cool stuff. And we certainly did that today. But I'm not going to deny you, since we've already come this far, let's go ahead and we'll craft one steel. What are we close to making? Anything? Of course we can't make that. Plastic, that's the first time I've seen that. The golden sword we're pretty far off of. Of course the crystal amulet. It's really just the metal clothing. The boots. The boots are probably the next thing that I would make. Yeah, I think that's fine. We just need more steel. We're close. New items unlocked. Give me some steel. Nope. Green pigment, which I don't even know how to make. Any ore. It's that gold over there that I want. Yeah, we'll spend just an extra minute here. We'll try and get the boots, and then we'll call it good. And then tomorrow's episode, all we'll have to do is go into the dungeon, and hopefully it takes some time. But even remember, the whole time we were over here doing all this stuff, our banks were collecting more and more gold, so we'll probably be able to afford another island. I would imagine. Man, having this is so nice. We could probably sell a lot of stone too. Make an easy like 500 gold or so. Enough to make sure that we can buy anything we want. They're going to spawn gold right in front of me. And we're still making charcoal. Come on, 2 more. What are we sitting at? We just need 1 more steel. So as soon as we're done making 1 steel, I'll go ahead and pop over here and make the boot. Okay, and we're done. That is not in that incorrect place. Boots, craft. So that should give us even more movement speed. And I don't remember what the other thing was. It gave us movement speed and something else. I know we got attack speed from the gloves. Which kind of might as well be, you know, gathering speed. We should eat. You're just in luck. I just harvested a ton of fish. And there we go, metal boots. Okay, move speed increases a 50% chance to dodge attacks. So 5% more chance that we can dodge attacks, and even more movement speed. How fast are we? I mean, we seem really fast. Okay, and that's enough of that. Let's go in here and fix up our outfit. I like the crown. There we go. Shovel Knight looks cool. Do we not grab another one? No, just Shovel Knight. We have the big backpack now, too. Let's go with none. And fairy wings. That'll work. We look tough. And guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. That's going to be it for me. That was a ton of advancements all in one episode. I hope you enjoyed that. And then in tomorrow's episode, we'll just be knocking out the dungeon and getting to see that for the first time. Hopefully the combat is engaging, even though we are slightly overpowered, perhaps. Hopefully that will still be fun to watch. I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments. Guys, take care. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Later.